Radical.
I will say I am one of the biggest fans of the Ninja Turtle franchise that you will find. In fact, the fact that I'm Radical Rick, the radical mostly comes from Ninja Turtles. That's a word they would often say along with cowabunga. You know, I just love the Ninja Turtles. And so I'm an open-minded person. And I would go out to see any kind of Ninja Turtles movie. I would check out shows. I would play the video games. Like I said, I'm a person that any creator of Ninja Turtle stuff would be an easy get. But there's a problem when you have fans like me, longtime fans of the Ninja Turtle franchise. There's a problem when I'm seeing and reading all this stuff and I say, no, I'm not going to see that. Fuck, I would almost rather go see Barbie than this Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I'll repeat that again. I would motherfucking go see Barbie over this Ninja Turtles. Because as a fan and a lover of the Ninja Turtles, I like things to be faithful to the original adaptation. I read it somewhere in the comment section. Would you go see a Batman movie if they completely changed the story and Batman's parents were not offed? He was just hanging out. You know, it wouldn't make any sense. Why would he be Batman? Some other reason? What about Spider-Man and Uncle Ben was not killed? It wouldn't make any sense. There's motivation for these characters. And Ninja Turtles, Master Splinter's motivation was actually to train the Ninja Turtles to take on Shredder. Now, there's been more kid-friendly adaptions of it, but essentially what happened was Master Splinter, out of, revenge basically, he wanted to get back at Shredder for some deaths. And he wanted to train Ninja Turtles to carry on that for him because he was getting older. And I guess he realized that, in his lifetime, he would not be able to carry out that revenge. So that makes sense, right? Splinter trains the Ninja Turtles to carry out that revenge. Names them after, famous painters, Leonardo and Michelangelo. I mean, they keep their names. They keep their names. They have their weapons. They have, the colors and the bands from what I've seen. But guess what they changed? They completely massacred my boy. They ruined Master Splinter. Made him an absolute joke. Because now Master Splinter, and there's various things they did in Master Splinter to make him a joke. They basically made him, from what I'm reading here, basically like just a dad figure, and the Turtles don't respect him. And he didn't train. There's two versions of Master Splinter. Either he got mutated and he was the martial arts master, or he trained under the martial arts master. But now guess what? I'm not making this shit up. He learned ninjutsu from watching YouTube videos? Miss me with that. Just completely miss me with that shit. No. You're modernizing the Ninja Turtles. You're modernizing them, okay? It's absolutely atrocious. How am I going to respect Splinter now if he's basically looking at how to be a ninja master on YouTube? Any of us, I guess. We could become great ninja masters. I hope that's wrong. I really do. I've not seen the movie. I'm telling you, I hope that's wrong. But any of you that have seen the movie, verify for me if that's actually how he learns how to be a ninja master. But that's not it. That's not all. I think there was an attempt to actually make Master Splinter gay. Modernization. Because there's posters came out for Scumbug, which is like a mutated cockroach or some shit, right? And it says Scumbag in this movie as himself. As himself? Did it say as himself? Okay. Maybe it was an error. I don't have it right in front of me. Oh, I think it does say as himself. So anyways, looks like a male. Scumbag was supposed to be a male, but I think they had a last second change in the movie because they referred to Scumbag as a female. And apparently Master Splinter gets a hard-on for this. I hear April throws up a lot in this movie too, so that would make me throw up. Gets a hard-on for this bug, wants to date the bug, and makes out with the cockroach. So you basically completely destroy and massacre the Master Splinter character, which is a key character. Imagine, like in Batman, if you did this to Alfred. Maybe you had Alfred twerking or something like that. Oh yeah, speaking of twerking, apparently one of the Ninja Turtles twerks in this movie. Wonderful. Modernization. Fucking had She-Hulk twerking in She-Hulk. At least that's a female, but now you have a guy twerking. Oh my goodness. So they're trying to appeal to current kids with this movie? Some people would say that's a positive thing, that the Ninja Turtles are actually teenage. They're teenagers. Where in some iterations, admittedly, the Ninja Turtles, I mean, they look like damn near 30. Had the voices of like, older men and whatnot. Maybe not older men, but like, like they seemed like they were in their 20s. They don't seem like teenagers in some iterations. Okay, fair enough. I'm open-minded to the idea of teenage turtles, 15, 16, 17, right? But not 5, 6, and 7. These seem like kids, adolescents. The voices, some of the voices sound like voices you would hear in Call of Duty or Fortnite with the squeakers, right? Not childlike Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, it's supposed to be teenage. And by the time you're a teenager, 15, 16, 17, you're driving a car. Your voice has changed. So they de-aged the Turtles to basically little kids. They destroyed Master Splinter. And as the cherry on the top of the shit sundae, they now race-swapped April. She's black, and she throws up all the time. Humor, I suppose. I hear that the Ninja Turtles complain about they're scared, but the humans might milk them. So, the animation. Don't get me started on the animation. A lot of people were saying it's one of the best animated Ninja Turtles movies of all time. Looks amazing. I will say, from some of the action scenes, they look kind of fluid. They look like kind of smooth, kind of slick in certain scenes. I will say that. I'm trying really hard to look for positives here. I mean, I don't need to, but I'm trying really hard to. But there's certain moments to where I think certain scenes focusing on the mutants, where it looks like almost Gumby claymation. It looks just kind of like nasty. Everything looks smeared, like there's a lack of detail. I like detail in my animation. It looks like everything's just like it's a unique art style. It is, but it's just not for me. I'm not going to say it's terrible. Like I said, because, I mean, so many people love the art style, but at times it looks just nasty and gross. I'm trying to not be completely negative. I don't need to be. I'm trying to look for positives. All right, there's that. And continuing with changing things, like they had to make April, modernization had to make April black for some reason. Never been black before, but had to make her black, I guess. Maybe it added to the story. I don't know. They have lots of gender swaps. I think Leatherface is gender swapped. Another one might be... So some of the mutants are gender swapped. Positives. I mean, it's got interesting voice cast. John Cena's in it. Post Malone. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative. But Post Malone, whoopee. I hear that, okay, Ice Cube is in it. I hear he has a great role as Superfly. Okay, Shredder's not in it, though. My last point is, if they do have Shredder become part of it, there's no revenge story built in. The Ninja Turtles are not trying to get revenge. You get it? They're not trying to get revenge because this death that Shredder was responsible for never happened. So how are you going to make a Ninja Turtle story without the core of what drives it forward? You know, it's just kind of like the Ninja Turtles hanging around and doing stuff. Just be like a Batman story without his parents being murdered. There's no motivation for him to be Batman. So the Ninja Turtles kind of just exist. Just to, I don't know. I mean, they eat pizza. Do they eat pizza? I'm guessing they eat pizza. It says they're green, they're mutants, they're ninjas. But from what I'm reading, there's not a whole lot of ninja that goes on in this. Now, some people, believe it or not, maybe some people that have never seen the old Ninja Turtles, some people are saying it's a masterpiece. I'm even seeing reviews saying this is the best Ninja Turtles ever. Is it because of the gender swapping and the race swapping? Is that what it is? You know? Pat him on the back. Hey, Seth Rogen, great job, right? Seth's saying he's been a long time Ninja Turtles fan. Fuck you, Seth Rogen. Fuck you mostly for just ruining Master Splinter. One of the best characters in Ninja Turtles. I'm not going to see it.